we've had this really good bounce off of the April lows that it's pretty easy to forget that just a few months ago, people were really freaking out. And we know that there is risk that it could happen again, even if it doesn't seem like it will at this point. So, what do you say to investors who are constantly afraid that they're missing out or getting in too late?
Yeah, look, it feels a little tired to keep saying the same thing over and over, but it's the only thing to say. Like, build an investment plan built off of your goals and even a little deeper, your values, right? Like, what's really important to you. You don't even need, I didn't know that people were freaking out a couple of months ago. I didn't know that we have a great bounce right now because my investment plan doesn't depend on me knowing that. So I think that's what we have to say is like, you got to get out of the branches of the trees. Like, it's entertaining out there and it's fun. And for some of us, it's an important part of our lives. But for most of us, when it comes to our investments, we got to get closer to the trunk of the tree, right? Like the stuff that doesn't spin around, the stuff that doesn't get us worried or scared. Build an investment plan that can last through those things so you don't have to think about it all the time. You'll be more successful financially, and as a byproduct, you'll be happier.
But in today's market, especially with there still being so much tariff uncertainty as that August 1st deadline approaches, and we know that the can might get kicked further down the road, we don't necessarily know the economic fallout or the inflationary pressure that it could cause. You don't have to factor that into your portfolio as you're making investment decisions?
Yeah, I mean, I think you do, and here's how you do. The weighty evidence of history is littered with things we didn't expect to hear about, right? So if I
Hmm.
build my portfolio based on the weighty evidence of history and I'm broadly diversified, I am positive there will be things that will show up that I didn't anticipate. But that's built in. That's built into my portfolio. So as long as I call it investing like an adult. As long as I've invested like an adult, I know scary things are going to happen. I just don't know what they'll be or when they'll come up, right? And so when they do, I can be a little bit surprised because it's always surprising. I can even be shocked, but then I can remind myself, wait, I had these goals and I invested this way, knowing that things that I did not anticipate were going to show up. And at that point, I can try to turn all the noise off and not worry about it, right? Enjoy it for things to talk about, enjoy it as entertainment, be educated, all of those things if those are important to you, but it doesn't have to impact the way I invest.